Well, we're going to start back in 1 Corinthians chapter 15 because salvation is, of course, based upon the gospel. And again, there is only one portion of Scripture that lays out the gospel so completely, so clearly, and yet so simply as 1 Corinthians 15, these first 4 verses. And we want to start with that then, that when Paul refers to the gospel, this is what he's referring to. 1 Corinthians 15, beginning of verse 1 again. We've read it more than once on the program. Moreover, brethren, I declare unto you the gospel, which I preached unto you, which also you have received, and wherein you stand, that is, positionally, by which also you are saved. See, nothing else. We're saved by the gospel. If you keep in memory what I preached unto you, unless you've believed in vain, for Paul says, I delivered unto you first of all that which I also received. Now always remember, Paul is so adamant that he did not receive his gospel from the earthly ministry of Christ. He did not go back down to Jerusalem and check in with the 12, but instead he had his own private seminary training with the ascended Lord from heaven out there on the desert. And when he came away from that experience, of course, he begins these doctrines of grace. And I've also been so stringent in maintaining that our gospel has to come primarily from the writings of this apostle, because he is revealing things that are revealed to him from the Lord after his crucifixion, after his resurrection, after his ascension, from where he is now seated, of course, at the Father's right hand. And so always keep that in mind. Verse 3 again, for I delivered unto you first of all that which I also received, how that Christ died for our sin, and that he arose, that he was buried, and that he arose again the third day according to the Scriptures.